Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another game of the League of Legends. Today, actually, let's get a different item, since this is something that's good for retaining your mana, which is not really super necessary anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more AP. So, let's go over the teams as we teleport mid. I'm mid Lissandra, we have a top Vi, a bot Wukong and Jinx, and a jungle Shyvana. It's weird, because we're playing off and you don't usually see jungle junglers too much in off. So let's see, I want to get Q. On the enemy team they have top Jax, I'm guessing mid Karthus, with top Master Yi, I guess, top Jackson E, and then you have bottom Teemo and Cho'Gath. Those are just guesses, it's kind of hard to grasp who's going where. But Teemo has been seen, so I'm guessing he's been seen in the bottom. Okay, it's Jax bottom, so it's top Master Yi and top Cho'Gath. So here's something I want to say. I almost want to just say I wanted to apologize for my last video. I'm not exactly gonna have a amazing amount of time, like a big amount of time to do these, and I really wanted to show you guys Thresh mid because I really think it's a fun thing, even if it's out of off. And I actually realized that I said by mistake that it was 4 seconds in ARAM when I meant 4 seconds in off. So hopefully you guys don't mind that. Looks like they're trying to gauge who's mid, because honestly, in this game mode, it could even be Wukong has been seen mid and normal, so Wukong mid is something that's completely possible, because actually Lissandra is something that is seen more often in the top lane than actually the mid lane. So you really don't know. Just gonna get off a lot of Qs for her, because it's nice to get off a nice healthy leash for your jungler, even outside of normals. So Karthus will have some long range poke with his. They used to be considered Skittles, but now maybe not so much. Let's see if I can't just get him, nail him with my Q's extended range. This is going to be somewhat painful, considering he has just so much far-range poke. And we're just going to kind of throw those out to try to get off some damage, since it's not really going to take too much. It's not going to take any mana, actually. So let's see if... Okay, so... Yep, we can't get that, so we're falling behind in farm just because Karthus has that infinite little aura around himself, which without mana is going to do a whole lot of damage. And he has a much bigger range than me, which is why Lissandra's mostly in the top lane, because she does have a limited range, so she's probably a little bit more useful against melees, I guess you could say. So I guess it's understandable, but I was hoping against many other mid laners. She's really good against melee, so if I was against a melee champ, it might have been better. Yeah, this is gonna be a big pain, especially with this slow. Makes it easier to get nailed by his Qs. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be able to fight that in the first place, so moving out of it anyways is probably the best option. So, but she got his flash, so I'm gonna say it's a good try, but there's not much to actually say. He's trying to poke me, so I'm hopefully he can miss some farm. Just gonna have to fly out of this, and sadly, hopefully I can actually get that. Okay, good. So the thing is, with my E, I actually can get off quite a bit of long range damage. So that's pretty good, actually. So I can still farm from an extremely long range. And it seems like he's going back or something, but let's just make sure that team knows that he's not here. Though, of course, you don't want to get too confident, because It may look like he's backing, but he could be going to teleport or back around yet. I was thinking he could either be teleporting or going back around. I was actually going to say back around. Like he was going to come around and try to sneak attack us. Then I saw he was bot lane, so I guess that kind of destroyed some theories there. But that just means free damage on his turret. And it seems like how bot lane, we lost Wukong, but they did get both the Karthus and the Teemo, so good job to our team. And it seems like perhaps before they got maybe Jax, because he wasn't there. And I'm going to back now, because as soon as Karthus reaches level 6, that's just going to be death for me. So let's see, he has 29, I have 27, so to be matter of fact, like, I have to get back before he gets level 6. Come on, don't die. Dang it, that's not exactly the most happy times, because he can level up so fast now in this game mode with the infinite mana source. He just goes through and decimates minions. So, I don't know why Shyvana exactly might have decided to go in on that. There wasn't the biggest incentive, and to be completely honest, it was pretty likely that she was going to die. Yep, and yeah, he already has his ult back up, guys, so sadly, he's going to be the biggest pain in our side. Oh, great, guys, I'm sorry. That wasn't so great, but I hope you guys understand that he's not going to be easy with his ultimate, and he has this big circle of poke that I was hoping I could transcend, I guess you might say, with a little ingenuity. And he's gone, so I probably should have said that a bit sooner, but in this world of teleportation, okay, he might kill the Wukong. He might actually probably definitely kill the Wukong, because he has that. Sadly, that just prevents any real chance for escaping the grasp of death, just simply because he has all the ability in the world to just make use of being dead. I wonder how short his thing is, because it seems pretty dang short, and I can imagine that if he does it right, maybe he could do it twice. So, yeah, he's gonna definitely have that. It's so annoying. So annoying. Like, maybe if I was a little bit braver and just kind of fought him to the very end, I might have survived that. But sadly, I was just like, if I don't get out, I'm probably gonna die. And I died anyways, so good job, Wu. Wu. He is so annoying. I hope he agrees, because I mean, like, I got his tower, so I'm going to try to do this classic get objectives, not kills thing. Of course, looking at him, he's already 6'3", and I mean, it's just so much damage at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and save myself the trouble. And yet he's probably still going to be able to do enough damage to me to deal almost a killing blow. He's the most annoying person in the world right now to me. He's even worse than Teemo at this point in my mind. And he's able to teleport and do whatever, so it's kind of this thing where now, as soon as he leaves lane, I'm probably going to have to say that he's out of lane, or it could result in the death of a teammate. Just gonna do that. Like, I can't imagine just how short that cooldown actually is. He's using it too often, to be quite frank. I don't know what happened to it. But I'm gonna go just kind of go around in the jungle. Because if I'm quite honest about it, I have enough wave clear that I never really have to worry an excessive amount. Oh wow, I killed him. And oh wow, don't kill me. Ah, like look at that damage. Like that is just unreasonable in my opinion. I'm gonna do this because this gives me more AoE damage, and I got Jack, so I actually have red buff and blue buff, so I don't know why I would need that, but sure. Dude, I'm like terrified. Huh. He could probably die if I... Yep. In all honesty, he's just like way too overpowered, guys. I mean, he can die fast, but I mean that will not stop his ultimate, because we all know his ultimate transcends death and everything. So sadly, we're gonna have to make as much use as we can of it, of being able to counter it. And please, someone defend mid lane. I went to a lot of trouble trying to save it. Come on, somebody save mid lane. Come on, don't let it die, guys. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, it's saved, guys. So that's pretty good. Sorry, but like I said, sometimes it's way more important for. Okay, I got him, guys. But he's still gonna be able to ult, which means. Oh wow, Wukong, you're so lucky. So lucky, Woo. Sorry guys, I misspelled lucky. That's so funny though. Like I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Woo. You're like as good as dead. And he was until he wasn't, guys. You gotta admit, like after all that damage he did to me, it could be expected that he was gonna die because he has no like real magic resist. Now it's kind of sad because if Karthus does come back up and use his ult, yeah, he's dead. There was not much I can do about that. Okay, and like I said, there's not much I can do about that, and my ult is now on a 21-second cooldown, which is better, but it's still not the best. I'm terrified of him. Guys, I hope you don't mind, but I am absolutely terrified of this guy. It's like, he is terrifying at this point. Like, I don't know if there's anything I could do against him. And apparently he's also incredibly powerful. Oh wow, guys. I got a little greedy there. I literally crapped. He literally went poo-poo in his booty. But I understand that. Like, if I was in his position, I would have been like, I know, greedy. I wanted more kills. So basically, I died because I was a little too greedy. It's kind of hard because this is AoE damage, but this is like the far range damage that I kind of need against someone like Karthus. But the thing is, I'm not going to get off my full thing unless I get up close and use my W. So I'm hoping to take the bot lane's inhibitor turret. You're a pain in my side for far too long, Karthus. Dang it, guys. I was so close in that. Like, what's his score? 5-8, yeah. I'm not too strong, but he only has 9 farm, guys. I should have been able to beat him, guys. Just end this thing. Been playing like a minute. Crashed over and over. Oh, I guess he's having a bit of trouble with his internet, which is sadly a sad problem. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm doing pretty bad. I mean, I think I've been doing a decent job in like what I've been trying to do, and I hope you understand that Karthus was a little too strong for me this game, and even if it wasn't like with the influence of my teammates, like I actually was able to get mid turret, so I'm actually doing I think a half decent job, I guess you could say, in this game. I'm not like doing too utterly horrible. Okay, so I canceled his ult. I saved Shyvana's life in the return for mine. You're welcome, Shiv. She owes me her life, guys. You guys all saw that. You guys all saw it. Oh. Make my death meaningless, why don't you? Okay, apparently my death was meaningless, and just doing that was a complete waste of time, and I'm sad now. So guys, apparently if you want gratitude, don't save someone else's life, because apparently they would be able to survive it anyways, because nowadays nobody dies. I forgot that little tidbit of information. So yeah. Okay, so I didn't get poisoned in that, so I'm perfectly fine with how that turned out. So I'm probably gonna die, but I wanted to kill Teemo anyways, so I guess it had to be done. He thought he might have gotten away with killing me. So in this game, I guess the whole idea of it is you can't just run away and expect to survive, especially with someone like Karthus who will punish you for running away with only a little bit of health left. You kind of gotta fight to the death. OMG, I flashed away, but I lagged out. So sadly, it seems like he does have a bit of few internet connection problems, and our team is the one who actually carried us. Wukong is our savior, I guess, but I think we did a pretty good job considering. Of course, Karthus way outweighed us, so sadly we can't say much to that, but hopefully we made a difference in the end game, you know? Hopefully our existence here wasn't so pointless after all, guys. Remember that. That's like all you kind of have. If you allow people to tell you your existence is meaningless, yep, guys, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I couldn't run away from Master Yi because he was alive. He was gonna ult me regardless, and I was fighting on top of his dead body. I saw you hop, and you died. I have no idea what that... Oh, Jax. Ah, I get it. So, here's, if you guys didn't explain, don't know what she means, but I'm guessing he used his jump strike, and in midair he just died. Which I guess would be definitely a funny thing to see, but sadly I didn't see it, guys, and that means you guys don't get to see it. But hopefully someday you'll get to see it. Okay, so he's attacking the clone. And yeah, this like Wukong is gonna be the one to carry us, I guess. So I'm gonna actually do this because now the minion isn't gonna attack. Yeah, guys, I can't do too much of this Karthus, sadly. He just does too much damage with just his ultimate, guys. Like, let's see, actually. Can I move this around a bit? Where is he? I don't get a good view on him. Let's see. He has 500, guys. He doesn't have much more than we do. So I say, itemization wise, we still do a lot of damage, and a lot of this is more mechanical wise, which is why we're failing. Sadly, I have to say that's why, and I can't sugarcoat saying, oh, he just got fed. No, at this point, he has good items, but we also have a decent amount of good items, so we can't just say it's all because of his items. Like, we should still be able to, if we're good, play him. Sadly enough, we haven't been doing just that. So hopefully we can continue to perhaps improve ourselves in. Cho'Gath is there, and he wanted to Q us, so sadly, that wasn't the best thing ever. And, yeah, he's Qing us again. This is a big pain in my side. And I have to do this now, because I don't want to die. Sadly, like, and the worst part is, what if he has it on a bigger cooldown than mine? The thing is, the channel time would probably, like, ruin that. But, if he did have it on, like, a big enough cooldown. Guys, that's how, like, the cooldowns. Like, my maybe if I had Zhonya's. Look at that damage, guys, like, and it's not dodgeable, like, it's not a skill shot like Jinx's. Let's say you move out of Jinx's way, Rocky isn't gonna kill you. But this thing, you can't dodge it unless you have sword and skills. Look, guys, my turret is still up. I want someone to protect it. It's like the only thing that matters right now. Like, I've been able to defend my turret. We've been able to keep them out, force 3 outer turrets, so luckily that just means, which is a good thing, is we've been able to kind of like completely shut them out of the turret game. Like, look at that. I think she ulted him, and it was strong. I might as well stay here, because if I lose half my health, I'm going to have to regen it. Let's see, guys. What? How did he destroy? I can't tell if it was just that low or what. I don't know what to do. If he goes mid, okay. So they're starting to take turrets now. So we're still winning in kills. So I don't think they'll be able to win against us. But you can't be like overconfident. And like my ult is probably worth it just to not do it, because half a health is going to have me like recalling and everything. So I mean, if it's just be calling and using my ult, it's probably better to use my ult. And I know the blue buff isn't going to help me in any way, shape, or form. I just took it because there will be no thaw. Like, this is fine, and they just walk onto my area and they die. So, I mean, we could probably take out Karthus if we're careful, like, if we can hit him without ease. Like, our ease will do a decent amount of damage, I guess you guys can say. And, like, my ult will have to be directly to counter his, I guess you could say, as well. And I'm going to have to, like, poke him out, like, if that's the kind of gameplay that's going to have me winning this fight, I guess you could say. So I did enough damage to those. Really, I could just kite it, and hopefully we can. Of course, now we have to ult like automatically. And we killed her without E. Let's see, how much damage does that do? It does a lot. But now I have to be careful, because if he does ult, even if I get back to base in time, like, it's still a danger to me. Like, if I don't save, like, use it, like, let's say he used his ult now, it could definitely kill me. And sadly, guys, I forgot that I was hoping that this one enchantment, which would go ahead and give us, I was hoping it would give us more movement speed, I guess you could say. I mean, a low cooldown on our teleport, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, so I'm gonna drop it. And let's see, Lissandra. He has that, and it is a good item, especially if I want to poke out my enemies and have the magic. And of course, they also have like amazing pushing power now. So, like I said, towers is the main game, I guess you could say. Okay, now I'm probably gonna die. Because I'm gonna have to run, and getting bot lane is something that I need to do, I guess you could say. So I went ahead and got them, and now it's probably best to go get some damage on the mid lane minions. And I guess we won't need it there. And they didn't get, it doesn't seem like they got Karthus, but nicely enough, it seems like they're going to be able to get Jax, and one more dead on their side is probably better for us. And yep, gotta use my ult there or I'm gonna die. But any chance that his ult is shorter than ours in like the cooldown, we're probably gonna die. Yep. Like you guys see, that's a decent amount of damage. So this is actually fairly well off in our favor, I guess you could say. Ah, dang it. Someone died with us? Did someone actually? No, I don't think anyone died with us, but I felt like there was someone close by that somehow died. I don't know. I just get this feeling, guys. I guess maybe I was just imagining it. I thought someone was close by. That's kind of why I went in. But I think I'm just delusional. Oh, maybe it was whoever this person is. Yeah, it might have been Wukong who just... How long did Wukong like die before us? Okay, he died a pretty long time, so it probably wasn't him. But honestly, guys, I really did think someone was there, no matter how delusional that may sound. So let's see. I want Fridays, I guess, because having a slow on them. Let's see, this does like 700 damage. So, it does a decent amount, and he does have some magic pen as well as I do, so of course we're gonna have some trouble with that, I guess you could say. It would be nice if I could kill Karthus, but I'd have to be really all assassin-y like about it. If you guys don't know why I did that, because Teemo, being a fool, walked right onto it. I don't want to move anymore. No, I didn't step on that shroom, guys. Ah, that's not my fault. The minions. Teemo. They stepped on his shroom, guys, so as you guys saw, I was being smart. I'm like, okay, I can't move until I have my ult. And sadly, that did not help me. So as you guys saw, I had a little bit of a bad late game, but I think I've been playing this a little bit better now. Especially with my kiting abilities, but hopefully you guys think so too. Because that would be really nice to think that I've been doing a bit better. Okay. Jinx is dead no matter what she did, so I'm guessing I'm going to say that Flash was a little unrequired, I guess you might say. So I guess now actually our team's getting a little overconfident at this point. We need to fight as one. So we had this whole period where we were immensely strong, and they weren't getting our turrets, but like, let's see if I can't just snipe him with one of these. But I guess you could say it's a little hard considering that it kind of shows off where the path is going. Like you see, it shows you where its final destination is, so you can get the travel path from there. So I mean, if I fight this smart, sadly now I can't really go against him. That's a little bit painful. So apparently now they're there and they've gone ahead and taken him out. At this point I got it back. And we actually have Baron, so I can go back much faster, which eliminates some of the threat from Karthus, which is really nice, actually, to have some of that immediate threat eliminated. And I still have to ult myself every once in a while, because we don't need that ult killing us. Nice enough that we can actually go ahead and not die automatically from one of his Qs. That was a little bit of a problem beforehand. So, gratefully guys, we actually can survive this now, and with Baron, we have a fast enough teleport that I don't think we have to worry immensely. Okay, guys, that was close as heck, guys. I'm like, because sadly that could have been the end of us. But gratefully, and I mean really gratefully, we got back to the base and started healing up in time. I mean, you guys, this is going to become a clutch game. Like, I'm going to have to make much more decisions than I was in the first part of the game. And that's probably better, because you guys are probably going to enjoy that more than seeing me kind of flimsily try to survive this place of world. Okay, come on. Let's see how much it does. Okay, so even now, it's much less impactful, I guess you could say. So that's really good, because now I could at least know that I survived to that extent, I guess. So, now I don't really have too much to worry about in a lot of things now. Because, if I can keep the range of battle to a decently far away range, actually. Okay. Is this warded or something? So, you see, like, this is something that's pretty good for us. Oh, fudge. Okay, guys, that's called getting way too cocky. I forgot all about Karthus' ult, to be honest. So, sadly, we died, and now only Jinx is up, so hopefully she can protect us. Okay, so she's gonna have to... Come on, we need someone to protect this turret, guys. We can't let it down, and Jax is good at taking down turrets. Okay, so he's actually tanking it, so he might be a little less... What? How much AD does this guy have? 158. Okay, it's not that much, but that was a lot for this turret, in my opinion. But it seems like the minions are going ahead and doing a decent amount of winning for us, I guess you could say. So as long as we can remain a little more defensive, I'm sure that this will be, all in all, better for us. I don't think we'll be able to save Jinx's life, and if we're careful, I was gonna say perhaps take the Jax's, but so at this point of the matter, we can actually do a decent amount of fighting him. So let's see. I don't remember him being this fast. But I don't think it matters to all too big extent, because he has a good, I guess, defense against it. He has some natural tankiness. So, we should try to get a push off, but sadly, let's try this systematic approach. We're gonna get rid of at least most of them, so we don't have to step on all of them. And sadly, there's probably a lot more where that came from. So sadly, he had enough backup so that he could survive that. So I don't see if there's anything we could really change about our build. It's more like, I think we could 1v1 people now, but we still have to be careful because they're getting a lot stronger now. So let's see. This is kind of stalemate-ish. So this might actually end up being a longer game, especially since it's good, because our other game with Thresh wasn't as long, and like I said before, I really wanted to show you Thresh as an actual mid laner, not just one and off like I've tried him to be. Yeah, but like they have a good pushing team, I guess you could say. So sadly, we might lack in some areas, but Jinx has to be careful. As soon as if he ults, she might be dead. So I got him dead. And hopefully, Karthus can't ult me. 5. Oh, I forgot I had this, guys. That might have saved me a few good times. Take him down and quickly get back. Because Karthus is dead. Okay, that's good. If he's dead, I don't have to be constantly worried, I guess you might say. So let's see if we can't increase the forward front on more than just one lane. That might be quite helpful, I guess you could say. And I didn't mean to do that, sadly. But I ended up dying. Okay, I was hoping to get that, but sure, why not, guys? So I think this is actually our win, guys, and I'd say it was a hard-earned win. Okay, and we survived at the very end, and I think we got maybe a last kill? But I'm not sure, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said before in my teamo video, there's not much to say but off. Off this, off that, off everything, guys. And remember, destroying people in an instant when you get to this point where you can almost crush anybody in an instant and they can crush you in an instant. It's actually really fun and also very tenseful. So hopefully you guys definitely try it off. And I want you guys to tell me. I'm going to do off as long as it's out in every video twice a day. And even on Sunday or Saturday, if I have time, I'm definitely going to do it then too. But I'm thinking for most of the week, I'm actually going to try getting out 2 videos a day. As long as off is out. So hopefully you guys tell me in the comments below who you want me to play. So if you guys did enjoy this video, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.